Alright, what's going on, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Ubisoft E3 stream. They currently have a stream going with Herc. They're doing like a sort of discovery tour for Hope County. But we're going to get into it. This is Ubisoft, one of my more excited ones. Not sure what all is going to be happening in this one. I do know we're going to see the Division 2, we're going to see some AC, Odyssey, probably another, possibly something Tom Clancy, but you're here, and so I'm gonna go ahead and switch it over to the main stream.
No, I work on Far Cry. Listen,
There we
Hope
go.
County Discovery Tour is not a thing.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Not a thing.
Oh, it's not a
Only
thing.
doubtful. Erroneous headlines is what it is.
Okay.
All right, what is happening right now? The grand final of the Golden Ticket competition.
Golden
right
Final
over
Ticket.
Here, Leon.
I don't think anybody really cares.
We started out with 250 eager players.
Oh, wow.
We went down to 10, and now these four wonderful people next to me are gonna fight for their right to party, to come into our conference.
We live,
and
boys.
For the ultimate bragging rights. Are you guys ready for the ultimate battle?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, but before we do, let's talk a little bit more about the game. Madison, Matt.
Thanks, Leon. I'm here with Matt Woomer, one of the founders and creators of Brawlhalla. How's it going, Matt?
It's going great. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. Could you tell us a little bit more about what our finalists will be playing today?
For sure. They're playing Brawlhalla.
But,
Brawlhalla
thank you
is
guys for
sort of
watching.
the grand
Thank you guys for
tournament
joining.
of Valhalla is the Viking warrior
We'll
heaven.
see what we got today.
But the
Ubisoft,
Valkyries
I'm usually
haven't
hyped
just
for
brought
more of their
Vikings.
stuff.
They brought ninjas, they brought pirates, they brought monsters, they brought aliens, so there's tons
Turn
of
these guys
characters.
down. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna.
to choose from.
I'm kind of excited for this one. I don't know.
All the great warriors.
Fallout 76 looked interesting, and they brought out Starfield, and then they brought out
You want to build up damage.
Elder Scrolls 6. Square Enix was this morning. It was kind of, it was like 30 minutes. They tried to pull a Sony, but didn't quite necessarily work. They just kind of ran all of the trailers that they had, and then nobody came out. It was 30 minutes, which is exactly what Ubisoft did in 2015. Except I think it was longer. I think it was at least like an hour. After this one, we do have the Sony press conference tonight.
All right, I would say press the button.
We got about 2 or 3 minutes left, and then we'll be good to go for the conference. It'll start. What I've been doing recently is going to their channels and taking their trailers and putting them on my, what's called, on my channel. That way you guys know what I'm interested in. If I put a game up on my channel, I am at least remotely interested in it. So far I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 so far. 8 will probably be Odyssey. 9, well, 9, I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out what they have. They still have, I think, one more thing to unveil that's like a new third-person title thing, whether it's a new IP or whether it's Watch Dogs 3 or whatever. We'll see.
There we go. They have figured out the weapon system and are doing really well. Ember is going in and mixing it up. She is really in the middle of everything. Nash is kind of backing off, letting the battle come to him. Oh, and that worked out for him with a hard ground pound.
So 2 minutes until
With
showtime.
under a minute left. We have anybody can get into this. Ada can get in with a nice double kill.
With
Azura
double
can get
kill.
back in with just a single kill. It's tied up at the top. It's mixing it up right there in the middle. Wow, there's 30 seconds left. Ember's got a weapon. She's right there in the middle. She's holding on to that lead. Oh, she's picked it up. She's got 6 points. Somebody needs to step up.
My channel does contain a lot of, you know,
She's moving in hard.
now that I think about it,
Close it out. You need to
contains a lot of Ubisoft content.
She's doing well.
Because I made like one video, I think, on the Division itself. And I don't think I've done any Bethesda games. I did the Arcane Studios Dishonored. I did those 2. I think my probably most popular game on this channel with the most views was Dishonored 2. And then after Dishonored 2, I did was Origins basically, and I've done Mass Effect. Haven't really done anything. I mean, those are the big ones. The big 3 or the big 2, Mass Effect and Dishonored, or big 3 and Origins, yeah. So we shall see. Hold up, I'm gonna go through my channel real quick, see what playlists I have. I don't think I have that many, like I said, because I keep all of them in my playlists. Mass Effect 1 and 2, Assassin's Creed, Dishonored, oh, Last of Us Remastered, oh yeah, all the Assassin's Creed games. That's it. That's literally it. All the Mass Effect games, all the AC games. Okay. I definitely am interested in the Division 2 though. That and Fallout. As far as like multiplayer games, here we go. Where's Aisha Tyler? I thought she was the host. Everybody's ready for this. I'm gonna turn this up.
Thank you for joining us here in the theater and online at home. We cannot wait to show you what we have today, and I can promise you it's more interesting than a keychain.
Oh, that's
too
funny.
Soon, maybe? Too soon?
That's funny.
Up in the balcony, are you guys ready?
Is this the same theater that it was in last year?
You guys are ready! Star players!
Oh yeah, Star Players. That's like the center stage,
All right,
center audience.
everybody at home, are you ready? Yes. We're just gonna assume that they're ready.
Wow.
Well, if you're ready for the biggest show in gaming.
I don't think it is.
Then let's start
Sony will be a
Let's
lot.
do it!
I think Sony's gonna take the cake this year, like they always do. It'll probably be Sony. For me personally, it'll probably be Sony, and then Sony, Ubisoft, Bethesda, Square, and then EA. I keep saying I don't like AC Odyssey, but we haven't seen anything. I just know that there's not going to be in modern day, so it's like, what's the point? What are they going to bring it out with? What are they going to start out with? Give it to me. What was that? That looked like Watch Dogs. What? Are they starting out with Just Dance? Okay, yeah, they're starting out with Just Dance. Don't care. Is this live, like outside? No, this has to be pre-recorded. I do like this music, kind of. Is this like a dancing competition? No. Ooh, what was that shot? What was that camera shot? Some weird stuff. Just Dance, yeah. Well, I'm glad we've already got that out of the way, to be honest. Are they gonna come out live in the audio? Yeah. There's no way that was done live, though. I wonder how this sounded live. It always sounds worse live than it does with auto-tune through the computer. They've all got to be hot in those costumes out in Cali. Good lord. I wonder what marching band they decided to hire for this. I can't read it. It's on their sleeves. Please tell me they're not gonna walk out and be like, Just Dance 2019. Most people during a conference or a concert will remember the first thing you do or the first song, and the last song you do or the last song. So this is bad. Coming this October. Okay, get off the stage now. Bring out Yves Guillemot. Get it over with. Are they gonna walk out? There you go. See, they're not even playing anymore. So that was all them just pretending to play with the music coming out. Yeah, that's what I thought. Is it gonna be Aisha Tyler? No? What is this? No idea what this is. Skull and Bones? Oh, that's so weird. I like that. I like that. That's like a spacey thing. What is it for, though? It is a spacey thing. Is this Beyond Good and Evil 2? Is that what this is? Or something completely different? I want to see what chat's saying. Yeah, it's gotta be Beyond Good and Evil 2. Yeah.
Cook, do you hear me?
Space 4.
Roger, Uma.
Half the
Yeah.
crew is dead drunk in my sick bay. After eating your miraculous space chili.
Yeah, Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Well, I have no idea what you mean. Our food is healthy. Invigorating.
Captain to crew. Dead monkey in the crow's nest. I repeat, monkey down. El Space Chili strikes again.
Copy that, Captain. Hey, Paige. Bet we could use your space chili to overclock our engines.
Negativo, mi amor. Only you can melt my circuits.
Keep laughing, fools. Key ingredient to good cooking.
The game actually looked this good, though.
What? Engineering to officers, we are dead in the water. I repeat. Main engines are cursed.
Nox, come in. What have we got on the scanners?
Jack shit. Nada. Hey, wait. I see something. 3 o'clock starboard. It's massive. Get back here, Shani. Hold off!
I never played the first one, but this looks really, really good.
Auxiliary engines, deploy shields and bring up out now! Brace yourselves!
Oh wow.
Gods protect us.
The heck? Who is this? More importantly, what is this? That's a cool sword, my dude. A girl? That's a girl.
Jade.
I've never played the first one, so I have no idea.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Gabrielle Schrager, narrative director.
And I'm Guillaume Brunier, senior producer.
We are so happy to be back this year to share our progress on our space opera, Beyond Good and Evil 2, a game full of wonder, emotion, danger, and high-stakes drama. Last year, you all saw the enigmatic green-eyed Captain Dakini leading the legendary crew of the Gada on a quest to discover the location and the mystery behind a deep space artifact known as Moksha.
But Dakini has since gone missing. Shani is now captain of the Gada, and she's leading her crew into the deep, unexplored space beyond System 3, when they come face to face with their nemesis.
Fans will have recognized a ferocious young Jade. And Paige is back as the incorrigible chief cook of the Gada. We've got two other officers, Uma, the holistic chief medic, and Callum, our chief engineer. And all of these legendary characters will be playing a major role in our prequel.
Oh, it's a prequel.
Today, we are proud to represent our growing production team in Montpellier, Barcelona, Bordeaux, and Sofia. Thanks, everyone, for making it happen. Thank you for them.
Thank you. Thank you for them.
In BGE2, you are a space pirate captain in a distant galaxy near the end of the 24th century.
Yep.
At this year's E3, we will be showcasing a new behind closed doors demo, offering a first look at our major location, the sacred city of Ganesha.
Of course, but they're not going to show any of it.
Let's take a look at our first pre-alpha gameplay footage.
Oh no, they are going to show it. Okay, cool. I know nothing about this game, but if it looks good, I mean, heck, I'll certainly play it. I mean, why not?
Ganesha is a metropolis filled with sacred temples, beautiful gardens, and bustling shops. But it's also a darker underworld, rife with dirty bars and dangerous back alleys.
Of course.
Our game is an action-adventure RPG that you can play alone or with your friends in co-op. From the intimate interior of a hidden temple to the very edge of the galaxy, fight on the ground and in space at massively different scales. And all of this
seamlessly.
Oh wow.
What you will be seeing at E3 this year is only a very small part of a much larger open universe we are creating. A universe we are also building with our fans. Yeah, let's go.
With Beyond Good and Evil 2, we want our community to participate in a way that's never been done before through the Space Monkey program. We want our fans and people all over the world to really be a part of creating the game. So today, we are issuing an open invitation for people all over the world to contribute their ideas, music, artworks, and create original content that players will experience as they explore the world of Beyond Good and Evil 2.
And there is literally a universe of ways for artists to express themselves, from giant frescoes to murals, street art, music, radio content, and much more.
To do this, we have partnered with a company at the forefront of community collaboration, Hit Record. And here, to tell us more, is their founder, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt, ooh. Oh, wow. Wow.
Thank you. I love this theater. So thanks to you guys, thanks Guillaume, and thanks Gabrielle. It's really good to be here. I'm super excited to do this. For those of you who don't know, Hit Record is this thing that I've been making for a long, long time. It's really dear to me. And it's a place where people all over the world work together on short films or music or art, all kinds of projects. This is the first time we're making stuff that's going to go into a video game. So it's a little bit different than other like creative platforms that you can find on the internet, because the point of Hit Record, it isn't just to post and promote stuff that you've made on your own. The point is to collaborate. So like when we're making music for Beyond Good and Evil 2, it's not just going to be a thing like a contest where people submit songs and then we pick one or two of them and we put them in the game. We're going to be really making the songs together. And the same goes for the visual assets that we'll be creating. So whether you're a writer, a musician, an illustrator, if you're a pro-level artist, or if you're just someone who really cares about Beyond Good and Evil and that world and you love it and you want to be a part of it, there's going to be ways for you to contribute. Our first creative challenges are live. As of like now, someone's at my office pushing the button, like very nervous. You guys are doing great. And yeah, so come to our site, check out the Beyond Good and Evil 2 page at hitrecord.org, and that's it. Go do that shit. Thanks.
Nice. I did literally just signed up for the beta for Beyond Good and Evil 2 on the PS4, as well as the Division 2. I did that yesterday.
Hit Record's approach to community collaboration is inspiring, and we're incredibly happy to be working with Joseph and his team. And we really can't wait to see what the community creates, so let's do it.
We will be showcasing some of this content at our very first dedicated community event, the BG Fest, which will take place in Montpellier this fall. Thanks everyone, have a great
E3.
Thank you!
Alright, so we got Beyond Good and Evil 2, okay. Interesting. I really like that other Ubisoft logo. Is this going to be Siege? I think they didn't mute their mics when they went off stage. Yeah, this is going to be Siege. Is that? Oh no, it's not. I thought that was Ashraf Ishmael for a second.
What's up everyone? My name is Justin Kruger, community developer on Rainbow Six Siege. And I'm here today to talk about our community. Our community that inspires us and drives us every single day. The Siege team back in Montreal has actually been so inspired by seeing all of the millions of people playing our game every single day over the past 2.5 years. We've actually absolutely loved seeing our community grow, and I'm excited to announce today that the Rainbow Six Siege community is now 35 million players.
35 million? That's so lot. Are they going to announce a new operation, like year 4?
Thank you.
I think they're up to year 3.
I wish I could hug every single one of you, but I don't know if my arms are big enough to hug every single one of you. That would take a long time as well. As you can see, as the community grows, so does the game. And as you can see behind me, Team Rainbow has recruited the Italian GIS operators, Maestro and Alibi. Actually, this image represents 10 seasons, 40 operators, and 19 maps.
Oh, 10 seasons.
All free in-game.
10 seasons.
If you want to get to know all of these guys a little bit better, you can play Operation Parabellum, which is playable right now.
Yep.
And if you want to see them in action at the top of their game, tune into the Rainbow Six Siege Pro League, kicking off on June 18th at 5 p.m. Pacific time. The world's biggest esport teams will be competing for 6 months of intense Rainbow Six action. And that's just one of the many ways to enjoy competitions for Rainbow Six. The 6th major is just around the corner and will be hosted in Paris this August. Our Pro League finals will then take us to Brazil in November. Yeah, Brazil. And then the 6th Invitational will once again be the pinnacle of Rainbow Six, taking place in Montreal in February 2019. Yeah. So, whether you're a player or just a fan of esports, there really is no better time to get into Rainbow Six esports. And with the growth of the game, the community, and the esports teams, we wanted to take a moment to reflect on some of our most influential players. Today, I'm excited to unveil a sneak peek at an upcoming documentary that is focused on a few familiar faces who took their love for Siege to the next level. Without further ado, here's the first look at Another Mindset.
Ubisoft presents R6 documentary.
That is like the greatest injury to ever happen to me, only because it brought Siege to me.
What happened? Oh wow.
So I've been doing this for what? Since year 1, season 1, right? And I failed, and then finally we started succeeding. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to come back.
8 community members, holy crap.
Eu recebi sorriso, uma lágrima, uma emoção, riso
de umas pessoas que eu nunca vi na minha vida, que eram torcedores da BD.
We saw a community.
Acho que você tem que realmente botar toda a sua emoção dentro do jogo.
Sorry, I just had a random chill there. Aisha Tyler? I thought she was supposed to be the host of this shindig. Well, I mean, I guess she wasn't last year. It's gonna be a car game that nobody cares about. Oh, wow. Inception. What is this bloke doing? Fusion Trials? What is this? Wow. I was supposed scripted. Hashtag scripted. Yeah, let's cheer for him getting up, yeah.
Trials is all about crashing with style and getting up again. Hello! I'm Antti Ilvassuo, Creative Director of Trials and also Prime Minister of Finland. Now I'm pleased to announce that Trials is back and it's bigger than ever.
Don't care about it. He's like, show it off. Don't care. Really don't care. Give us Division 2, give us AC Odyssey. Well, they're probably going to save Odyssey for last, to be honest. I kind of like looking at, not necessarily my chat because there's nobody watching, but I like looking at the Ubisoft chat every once in a while, the Twitch chat. There's just a bunch of Fs. Is that it? Is it over? Thank you. Please don't talk about it. Can we just leave?
Sorry about that. Trials Rising takes you around the world to iconic locations.
My nose.
You never ride alone and competition is everywhere.
It's killing me.
But competition is nothing without the players, and our community has always been pillar of Trials. In Trials Rising, we work with our players more than ever. To explain more, let me introduce Brad Hill, also known as Professor Fat Shady.
Professor what? Fat Shady? I don't know who this is either.
You made a mess. Well, thank you, Auntie, and hello, everyone.
Stop.
I see OTHD down the front. I see you.
Stop.
I became a fan of Trials because it's challenging, but so rewarding when you overcome something difficult.
Don't care.
But I soon realized that a number of players struggled with the harder levels. So in 2013, I created the University of Trials, a YouTube channel dedicated to mastering Trials writing. Now, before I go on, Ubisoft star players, I want you guys to make some big noise right now.
Why?
All right. Well, 5 years ago, I was a star player just like them. But when Redlinks began work on Trials Rising, they approached me to design and create all of the tutorial content within the game. It has been an amazing experience for me, but I wasn't the only one involved. 20 community members, known as the Trials Elite, there, have been involved in the development of this game for the last 2 years. Whether they were track builders, streamers, or speedrunners, each brought something special to help shape this game. Now, if you want to get involved, register online at trialsgame.com for a closed beta happening later this year.
I don't want to.
Is it?
Let's go!
Hey! What? We're not going to put a big coming soon up here. I think people are going to want to know the release date.
Yes.
There's one guy.
Alright. Trials Rising will release on February 2019 on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, and the first time ever also Nintendo Switch.
Why are all these games coming out in like February?
If you are E3, come to our booth and we'll show what Trials is about. Crashing with style and getting up again. Let's get out.
Let's go.
Thank you everyone. Have a nice E3.
Yeah.
Wow. You're gonna try to be funny with this music. That one indie game, I forget what it's called, but it's the one with like the trucks and the cars and you gotta make it through traffic. I like this new logo, really. Ah, The Division. Here we go. Please don't show the same trailer that you showed during Microsoft.
My name is Julian Garrity, and I'm the creative director on Tom Clancy's The Division 2.
Is it the same one for The Division 1? I wonder.
On Black Friday, a strain of the smallpox virus was released on dollar bills in New York City.
Mm-hmm. This is from the first game.
Infection and chaos spread across the nation. 7 months later, the virus has mostly burnt itself out, but America is tearing itself apart. Washington, D.C. is at the heart of this battle, under constant threat from dangerous factions.
Cameras in the camera
civilians
shots.
are trying to rebuild. In their survival lies the seed for the rebirth of society.
Is that it? Don't show the same demo. This isn't actually the same thing. Reminds me of Mass Effect. Oh, this is the place in that trailer, or in the gameplay. This is that one little shelter, I think, or maybe just one of the communities. It's kind of cool that they're going for this type of. Oh. I wonder if it's going to actually be like this. Oh. Or if it's going to be more downgraded like it was with the Division 1, where they had all this trash and stuff in the middle of the street, but it was like too much rendering for them to handle. Thugs. It'd be awesome if it just went straight into gameplay seamlessly like that. All broken pictures and everything. Send me. Ugh. Flooded waters of DC. Is that a Division agent in the ground?
Keep moving.
I didn't do anything.
Some of you may believe the rules are unfair. That's too bad. Quiet, you! I said no more talking. The rules are not subject to negotiation. Shut up! Defy the rules, and there will be consequences. Let's go. Come on. Examples will be made. On your knees. Keep still.
Bang. Yep. This is a good little trailer, but are they going to show more gameplay is my question. Ah, there's a Division agent. That's like, oh, dude, that's like the guy from the first game. Except he's like really old now. Like a younger version of the dude from the first game. So it's going to take place in Washington, not New York. I wonder if this, I mean, like, obviously this is going to be set in the same universe, but I wonder if this is supposed to be like the previous people walked from New York to Washington and they got there that way, or if this is like a whole nother set of Division agents that are just in Washington.
You are the last line of defense for those civilians and for the country.
Right.
If you fail, history will be written by tyrants. If you succeed, history will remember the few brave heroes who fought to save a dying nation. This setting lays the groundwork for a compelling story-based campaign in which your actions have a clear impact on the lives of civilians. In the Division 2, Washington, D.C. must prepare for the greatest threat it has ever encountered.
More so than the cleaners?
Face it, you and your fellow agents will need to bring your equipment and tactical abilities to the next level. Once agents reach the end of the main campaign, it's time to select a new progression path by picking a specialization.
Survivalist demolition.
It starts with the choice of a signature weapon, powerful and unique weapons that complement the rest of your equipment.
Don't care for either of those
As
two.
you progress with your specializations, you will not only grow in power, but also unlock additional tools and abilities, including exclusive versions of skills. Specializations enable you to truly complete your own personal playstyle, but also to synergize with other players and take team play even further. Speaking of teamwork. I'm excited to announce that for the first time, 8 players will be able to partner up to face the ultimate in-game challenge. Raids are coming to the Division 2.
Raids? Okay. Explain how that works. Don't tell me we have to like build a base.
We learned a lot. We learned a lot from working on the first game. And with the Division 2, we're launching with plans for years of frequent major content updates. Today, we're ready to outline our plans for year 1.
Oh wow.
We will be launching 3 DLCs in the form of episodes. Each one will bring new story, new areas to explore, and new activities.
World events, okay.
And the best part, all of these episodes will be completely free.
Free? Nice.
For everyone.
Nice. I really like that. That's another theme this year too, is like completely free. So after you buy it, it's free. What about year 2?
Where's my Division team? Stay tuned after the Ubisoft conference for an exclusive 30-minute deep dive into our playable E3 demo.
I'll do that.
During our post-show.
I'll do that.
As you can see, they're getting ready right now, and they'll be playing right after the conference is done.
I'll be into that.
Until then,
I'll watch that. I'll stay for that.
This is history's defining moment. Hope for the future lies in you, agents of the Division. Thank you.
Okay. All right. I like it. I don't know the specifics of the raids, but it'll be interesting. What is this game? Oh yeah, this is from the trailer yesterday, or the demo. I like that. I already registered for the beta. So. Oh no, rapids. What are they doing?
Hi, I'm Xavier Manzanares, lead producer. And it's an honor to be back here 1 year after we announced for the first time and released the game. It was incredible. So, as a team, I just wanted to thank all of you for the support and all the feedbacks we received. Thank you. So we also started a year ago to work on a brand new adventure, and with a brand new hero as well, one that we cherish and we love, Donkey Kong. So for today, we wanted to celebrate the upcoming release of the Donkey Kong Adventure, and what better with music than with Grant Kirkhope, our composer, and the band Critical Hits. So please enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Changes every day, every second it changes.
So he's a composer too, right? Live music is always harder. Oh, it's Geek Out. Woogie. If they're gonna do something live on stage like this, they need to make it to where they can see the screen behind them. Like, I mean the whole screen. Like, I know they can see it, but they can't see all of it. That's an interesting looking instrument right there. Another one of those what's it called games. The one they did last year. Interesting. Not gonna buy it. Cranky and I know it. It took this thing and like the music fell off. Wow. It just scrubs. Don't know how to clean up. Oh, that's kind of cool that they just kind of took it back there. Why couldn't they put that back behind the screen instead of having to roll? Oh, they did. Okay. Donkey Kong Adventure. DLC. Oh, it's DLC. It's not an entire new game. Okay. Ooh. Skull and Bones. Which is basically basically Black Flag, but not better.
It was over. The old guard was wiped out. Those who kneeled were now at the gates of hell.
Or it's basically Black Flag multiplayer,
burning our seas
but for a whole new 60 bucks. 60 ducks. Long live piracy.
We thought there was no way the Empire could win this game. As fate would have it, the tide turned in our favor again. A new wind was at our backs, blowing us straight to heaven. In our new Eden, there was only one rule. First come, first serve. It was dog eat dog. We became kings, queens, lords, and masters of our own new worlds. Fortunes poured down on us. They had their empire. Now
we
it
had
was our
ours.
turn. Enemies became friends, friends became enemies. The best didn't trust anybody. The philosophy of the day was more and more. We were alone at the top of the food chain.
Again, this is another one of those games where I would like to see it played, like watch it on YouTube, like a Let's Play, but wouldn't actually bother to actually play myself.
In a dog-eat-dog world, we were wolves.
I wonder if you can like fully customize your ship.
Hunting packs.
I wonder if there's gonna be quests, like in a Sea of Thieves, where there's quests, but there's like other people like skulking about.
Of Skull and Bones, there are soulless empires. There are greedy trading companies, and of course, ruthless pirate
Do you
gangs
get gameplay?
sailing the seas. But there are no heroes.
Gameplay?
Hello, my name is Justin Farron, Creative Director at Ubisoft Singapore. And for the past year, my team and I have been anxiously awaiting this moment to invite you, our fans, to join the hunt here at E3 2018. Piracy is dead in the Caribbean. The Empire is crushing all those who oppose them. So your next big score? The Indian Ocean, home to the richest trade routes in the world, where merchant ships carry cargo worth over $10 billion a year. And you're gonna steal every last fucking coin. First, you need a target. You pick up intel on a heavily guarded frigate, fat with African diamonds meant for the Grand Mogul of India. That treasure will help you claw your way to the top, to become the pirate that no empire can take down. Second, you must know your hunting ground. Our reactive and evolving world is reflected in what we call fortunes, presented to you by Taljeed, the fortune teller. Now, fortunes
So this
reveal
is
changes
basically
in
Sea of
factors,
Thieves.
weather, and the trade routes themselves. Today, Taljeed reveals favorable winds. That means more merchants to rob, but also more competition. And now I'm proud to share with you the essence of Skull and Bones.
Gameplay?
A shared world where every player encounter matters. Will you fight or will you ally? This is what we call the hunting grounds. All right, pirates, let's head to the hideout and have a great E3.
Your hunt for the convoy starts here, in your hideout, deep within the Chagos Islands.
Okay, I'm into
This
it.
hidden pirate den provides everything you need for your next strike. From your shipyard, you choose the Black Horn for the upcoming battle. The strong winds will boost its speed, giving its battering ram a devastating punch.
So, what's it gonna be?
Next, choose the right crew and gear for the mission ahead.
Oh, figure it out, okay.
Demi-cannons are slow loading, but deadly at short range. Rockets are blazing fast, and deal powerful damage from every angle. With everything loaded, let's head out. The
So yeah,
winds
you
are
could get
strong and the day is
customized
clear.
shit. Okay.
That means more merchants to rob, but also more rival pirates out looking for a quick score. According to your intel,
This game is as
the
beautiful
convoy
as it
heading
is
past
right
a
now.
Portuguese fort, taking advantage of the strong winds.
There she is, with our loot!
That fort is too strong to simply sail past. Its cannons can blast you out of the water. You need to find a way to sneak by before the convoy slips away.
Wreck sighted, Captain!
Fortunately, deception is another tool in the pirates' arsenal.
Let's fool these blackguards.
Disguised as a Portuguese merchant, you
Oh,
try to
that's
creep
cool.
past the fort.
That's cool.
Captain, if we engage, they will see it through our guys.
So you can acquire like different stamps and whatnot.
Portuguese merchant and escort!
This island provides perfect cover for a surprise attack.
Huh.
Plot the optimal course for an intercept. Rigging your sails for speed. You want to catch your victim off guard.
Captain, there she is!
Interesting. If this is like I said, actual in-game like footage, that'd be awesome. Oh wow. So I'm thinking, yeah, Sea of Thieves, where it's like there's multiplayer and people are in there or in your game, but you still have like quests to do. That's kind of cool. That's not very damaged, very much.
The ship's ready to be boarded.
Show no mercy!
I wonder what the gameplay is like, or if that was it. If you like bored, if you actually get to play and kill people, or if, like it's just cutscene.
Let's get out of here.
Let me guess, somebody else is gonna come and get you. Yep.
Warship sighted! Portuguese frigate ahoy!
Your attack has alerted a powerful Portuguese warship. At the helm is a Commodore, too tough to handle on your own. Even worse, you could lose your loot. You need help.
Can you summon?
You need it fast.
That one's with us!
Other captains have answered your call. 4 against 1 should even the odds.
Noise.
Your side forms a tight squadron, using a coordinated battle plan. The enemy strikes first. The first ship goes down, breaking your formation.
They've done like no damage. There you go.
The Commodore turns his cannons on you. You brace for fire, absorbing the first blow.
Yeah, they have the same brace and
Allies
everything.
maneuver for position. The Royal Fortune acts as a tank, drawing the Commodore's fire. It unleashes its special ability, Siege Mode. Once anchored, it can fire its cannons without limits.
Huh.
The Jaeger slips into position with its powerful cannon. Its special ability delivers 8 shots in a single blast.
Oh wow.
Increasing the odds for a critical hit.
Holy crap.
The Royal Fortune can't hold out much longer. It's up to you to land the killing blow.
Gonna ram it.
The battle is won. But the glitter of gold can turn new allies into deadly enemies. For there is no honor among thieves.
Wow. $2019, okay. It's to play early, okay. I might do that as well. I'm just signing up for all these betas that I can get, man. Okay, what's this gonna be? Oh, what was that? VR?
To the digital space.
Let me see if they know what this is.
We're completely safe.
Transference? I have no idea what this is.
Hello everyone, my name is Elijah Wood, co-founder of SpectreVision.
Oh,
though we're
Elijah
known
Wood.
for our film content, we're also avid gamers, and the opportunity to partner with Ubisoft was something we had to be a part of.
Ubisoft.
And my name is Benoit Richer, game director on Transference. Together, we combine the storytelling techniques of film with the interactivity of video games, enabling us to create this unique, deeply immersive world with a dark and unsettling narrative.
Have you ever dreamed of entering someone else's consciousness, exploring their darkest thoughts and most intimate secrets? In Transference, with Transference, we're bringing a first-person exploration game into a chilling new dimension.
To escape, you must go hands-on to search for clues, solve puzzles while shifting between the perspectives of each family member, and attempt to piece together the mystery.
That's weird.
This fall, in VR and on traditional platforms, we welcome you to uncover the secrets hiding in this mind-bending psychological thriller that will leave you with haunting memories long after you put down the controller. This is Transference.
Cut the gameplay.
What's going on? Where's
Oh,
Mom?
these are like real people.
You're gonna see here real soon, okay? Just hold still.
Don't believe his lies.
Oh. I don't know that I like this.
Are you comfortable? I know this rig's a bit cumbersome, but that's always the way with these new prototypes, huh?
Oh, no.
And all you have to do is just be. I know things haven't been so great lately, okay? I do. I've been a lousy father, huh? I'm unable. Lousy husband, too.
You should go to sleep.
You've seen how rotten that's gotten, huh? But all that is gonna change.
I don't like it.
We're all gonna be together. All of our hard work. Reverse the process. All of our sacrifices. That's my gift to you. To us.
Help me! Help me! Please! Dad? Why are you doing this?
I love you, son.
I don't like it.
I love you with all of my heart.
I don't like it. Don't want it. Don't need it. What is this now?
I have waited so long for this.
Space.
We will sacrifice.
That's it. Why did that sound like Darth Vader?
To the harvest.
It looked cool at first, no.
What are we waiting for? Let's get out there.
Go show them what Starlink can do.
Excuse me.
The Legion is growing. There aren't enough of us.
I don't like that art style.
From every planet in Atlas.
more of us there are, the stronger each of us is.
Exactly.
You must feed my legion.
Don't think that's gonna happen, buddy. Not feeding anyone because I'm not playing the game.
Grax isn't going to stop until we end this.
Excuse me, I should have worn this shirt last night, but
I will finish this.
I will finish this. Starlink. Don't care. Interesting, but don't care. Don't. I'm gonna come out and talk about it.
Thank you. Hello everyone, I'm Laurent Melville, Creative Director on Starlink Battle for Atlas. Last year revealed our modular starship innovation to the world and showed you how players could reconfigure it instantly to adapt to any challenge. This year, we're excited to show you what the depth of the open world that we've built and put the game directly into your hands. We're going to take you on a journey 400 light years away from Earth to the Atlas star system. Discover exotic planets, meet fascinating local factions, and forge your alliance. Upgrade your pilots, starships, and gear, and unleash devastating combos to save Atlas from the relentless Forgotten Legion. The mission will not be easy. Atlas is a dangerous place, and our heroes will need all the help they can get.
Could use a little help here. Can you hear me?
What is that? Oh. Okay, I got it now.
Let's rock and roll, boys.
Star Fox game.
Hello.
Yves Guillemot.
Hello everyone.
We love you,
It is an
Yves.
honor to welcome Star Fox in Starlink Battle for Atlas.
Okay, he's a part of. Okay, he's like
Isn't
the.
it, Laurent?
It's amazing. Ever since I started working on Starlink, I wanted to invite Fox and his crew into the game. And Star Fox on Super Nintendo was the first 3D game I've ever played, and I'll never forget that. And so for me, this moment is a dream come true.
And this dream was only made possible thanks to our long relationship with Nintendo. We can't wait to play Fox on the Nintendo Switch. I would like to give a special thanks to a dear friend with us in the audience today. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Miyamoto.
Miyamoto, yeah. How did nobody notice him? Wow, he even walked down there and everything.
Hello, how are you?
How did nobody notice that he was like there? Why are you gonna go to a gaming convention wearing a Star Wars shirt? Come on, man.
I know you were coming today, so I came with a gift. You know, it's the first prototype of the vessel that we such so.
I wonder if they're gonna sell that.
Super.
Super.
So, thank you very much. So it is actually a vessel that has been created by the team, and they would be so happy to see you backstage. So let's go and join them. Thank you.
Cooperation and collab is real. Kind of stole his thunder a little
Mr.
bit.
Miyamoto, and thank you, Yves. For everyone at E3, please be sure to come by the Ubisoft booth, where we'll have a full hands-on demo for you to try. For everyone else, Starlink will launch on all consoles on October 16th with Star Fox as an exclusive Nintendo Switch experience.
Oh, it's exclusive to Nintendo. Wow. That's kind of... I mean, I get it. I don't care.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Check out starlinkgame.com to pre-order the game right after the conference.
How about now?
Thank you so much for being here today, and have a great E3.
Alright, what is this now? Still haven't seen Odyssey. Oh, For Honor. Okay. I love that picture they had there. Are they gonna have some sort of update? Siege is like their only online competitive thing that they have right now. It was announced or released like a couple of years ago, I think.
Streamers, cosplayers, artists, tournament organizers, and all of our players, you are For Honor. Indeed.
Yes, we know. We make the game, or
Hello.
you guys make the games we
I'm
play
Roman
them.
Campos Oriola, creative director. Whether it be upgraded stability with the dedicated servers, release of heroes, constant balancing and new training tools, we would not be here without your passion and commitment. You've helped us enrich the experience. Thank you.
Is that it?
But actions speak louder than words, right? In celebration of E3, we are inviting new players to join. So, if you haven't played For Honor yet, now is your chance.
Play for free?
Starting today and until next Monday, we are giving away the PC Starter Edition on Uplay. Download it this week on PC, and it's yours for free. So come, join the fight with us. But that's not all.
Oh.
Because building on everything that we've learned, we are now ready to expand our world.
So they're gonna unlock new maps? New maps? These trailers always look good. Dual wielding, eh? He's like, huh? Who are you? Oh, that's so gruesome. That guy's probably sitting there like waiting to just die because he's in pain and suffering. What is that? Oh, that's a battering ram, okay. Those guys are on fire. Oh, that's awesome. Where are they going? Oh, new characters. Ooh. Ooh, I like. Ooh. Ooh. Roman, Chinese, I'm assuming. I don't know what that is. Indian, Roman, Romanian. That's how he holds the sword. Cool. Marching fire. Is he gonna explain what those characters are, or no?
After the great cataclysm that brought knights, Vikings, and samurai to fight, civil war consumed China. Warriors of the Wulin factions fought each other, but failed to establish order. Amid the chaos, 4 warriors of the Wulin now march west. With a new faction, 4 new fighters, visual enhancements,
they're all
and single-player
Chinese.
content
Okay.
yet to be revealed, the Marching Fire update is our biggest and most ambitious addition so far. But this update would not be complete without answering a huge request from our community. A new 4v4 multiplayer mode fulfilling the classic medieval fantasy. You know what it is? The Castle Siege. So please, allow me to introduce you to this new mode, Breach.
Breach? In-game 4K, but okay. So is it the knights versus the Chinese characters, I guess? Is that what they're trying to... Yep. Oh, why? Why are you bringing me to
Hi everyone, I'm Delphine Dosset,
We already had
brand
Charles
director
Fusion.
of the Crew. In just a few days, freedom will be yours. Freedom to
I already
get
have
your
freedom,
hands
thank you.
on your dream car, bike, boat or plane and unleash your passion for motorsports all across the United States. The Crew 2 releases on June 29th and we are very happy
June
to
29th.
announce that the open beta will be available on PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC.
Just say
on
all
June
available
21st.
platforms. Oh, they
But
can't,
there's
because if
more.
they don't have the Switch.
You can preload the open beta right now, so you'll be ready to hit the road as soon as it starts.
Don't care.
From all of us at Ivory Tower, welcome to the Crew 2.
The Crew 2. Why is it that you have the Crew 2, Microsoft has Forza 5, Sony has Gran Turismo? Why is it that we need all these racing games? I don't understand. Sony's Gran Turismo, Microsoft is Sony has Gran Turismo, Microsoft has, what did I just say? Microsoft has Trials Fusion and The Crew 2. Like, why? Why do we need all these racing games? Don't care. Get it off my screen. Please go. Please leave. Okay, what is this now? What is it? Oh, this is... Okay, alright. Give me gameplay. Don't give me just a trailer, give me gameplay.
How can a child save us all if he's sentenced to die? Tell me, Nikolaus. Tell me before you let our son go.
Where we begin does not define who we will become. Before you, I see a path.
Huh.
Built by friendship and family, love and loss, war and bloodshed.
You were sent by the gods to protect this world.
What is that?
You carry the blade of Leonidas. Act like it.
Okay, I see. The Blade of Leonidas. If memory serves me correctly, that's the blade that stabbed Jesus Christ in the side.
Across the mountains and the seas.
So that would be a piece of Eden. Okay.
The fate of Greece journeys with you.
300. Give me gameplay. I don't... Yeah, it looks cool. I see the piece of Eden. Modern day? Probably not. Don't care.
Thank you. I'm Jonathan Dumont, creative director of Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Why couldn't it be Ashraf Ishmael?
Assassin's Creed Odyssey is more than just an adventure. It truly is a role-playing journey. You will explore, on land and sea, one of the most iconic and influential settings in human history.
So is this Black Flag meets Unity meets Origins?
The golden age of Athens saw the rise of democracy, modern medicine, revolutionary art, and Western philosophy. But it was also a time of war. A devastating conflict between Sparta and Athens, the Peloponnesian War, divided the Greek world and changed the course of history. In this world of contrast and opportunity, this land shaped by the gods rages a battle between order and chaos. This is where your adventure begins. You, a simple mercenary, an outcast, to take on an incredible quest to save your loved ones and become the legendary Greek hero Greece desperately needs. Our teams in Quebec and from around the world have spent the last 3 years putting all their energy, passion, and dedication into this project. We have continued to transform Assassin's Creed into an epic RPG experience. An RPG in which you will not just play an Odyssey, but your Odyssey, shaped by your actions and choices. And the first choice you'll make at the start of the game is to choose your character.
Yeah, male or female. Oh. Why?
Alexios or Cassandra?
Do they have unique abilities? Is it the same character? Do they have different unique abilities? How do we unlock
You
ability?
play that character for the entire game. You share the bloodline of a legendary Spartan hero and bear his mysterious weapon.
Okay, is this gameplay? No, it's just another trailer.
Your turn.
Oh no, it's not Jesus Christ, because Jesus Christ was
You're old enough now.
later.
My
My
father's
bad.
spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
My bad.
Think of Leonidas. He had great courage.
Excuse me.
And he made a great sacrifice. You share in his blood and the strength he possessed.
The broken spear of Leonidas gives you access to powerful ranged, combat, and stealth abilities that you can unleash on your enemies.
How do we unlock? That's the... okay. Nice. Ew.
And for the first time, we have deeply changed the way we tell stories in Assassin's Creed. You can now truly interact with history like never before.
How?
Perhaps when I was thinner, both in weight and philosophy. So, tell me, were you able to resolve the situation without bloodshed?
The rebel had guards. I relieved them.
Interesting. You thought the life of a thief and a murderer was worth more than that of soldiers doing their duty.
I wasn't even thinking about him, to be honest.
And what of the rebel?
Oh, it's...
He should be halfway to Mykonos by now.
Oh, really?
It's dialogue
You let that lunatic run loose. Are you sure that was wise?
I'm not sure approaching you
They're
was wise.
honestly turning this into
Our
an RPG.
choices are like ripples on water. They seem tiny and insignificant at the beginning, but they can become devastating tidal waves by the time they run their course.
Over the next few days, you can experience this for yourself here at E3 in our playable demo. And for you at home, here's a full gameplay sequence of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Thank you, have a great E3.
Full sequence. The legendary figure. Wow. Let's see this full sequence. Impress me, Ubisoft. Greece. Dun, dun, dun. Okay.
Such a beautiful island.
Okay. Yeah, this is basically Origins meets Unity, I believe. Holy moly, they have so many different editions.
Ah, Mykonos Island, built from the corpses of giants slain by the legendary Iraklis.
Read me the note again.
Eagle-bearing Mystios, that's you. We are a small but fierce group of rebels
would pay you handsomely to help us overthrow our Athenian oppressors.
It sounds like
a warrior named Diocles fights with them. None who face him survive. Please, Misthios, our people are dying. Signed, Kira.
What did your informant tell you?
Word has already spread of you sinking those ships. There's a price on your head.
Whew, that didn't take long.
There's also word of Spartans landing on Mykonos.
So, I'm here to find Kira, who wants me to kill Diocles.
An Athenian ally.
Who's at war with Sparta.
And don't forget the bounty!
Business as usual, then.
Gods protect you, Cassandra.
Thanks, Varnavas. But they'll be too busy protecting Diocles from me.
We've been spotted! Go! I'll handle this!
Is this combat exactly the same?
Mercenary. This can't be good.
Mercenary.
You're chasing your own death, mercenary!
You won't escape me!
You want my head? Come and take it!
You can't defeat me!
Interesting.
You really should have left me alone.
Ooh. Okay, we're gonna look at the inventory. Okay. This is looking like Unity. Ring of Chaos. Oh, so you get different abilities. Okay. That's weird. I don't like that. You like get different abilities and you have to choose which ones to use. I don't know if I like that.
Varnavas was right. Spartans have made themselves right at home. I'm looking for Kira.
What do you want with her?
The mercenary who bears the eagle of Zeus. You got my message.
It said something about paying me handsomely.
Mercenaries.
Athenians have enslaved our people for too long. Help us free Mykonos from their grasp, and you'll have more drachmi than you can carry.
I'm here to kill Diocles, not go to war.
Which is why I sent word of a rebellion to you and Sparta.
My men are ferocious in a ground assault, but we're outnumbered.
And Diocles fights with the fury of Ares.
Join us in battle. If you're half the warrior Kira says you are, we'll grind these Athenians into dust.
All right, Spartan. I'll fight with you. But Diocles is mine.
To battle then.
I don't know, it looks... I don't know. He's dual wielding two heavy maces. Diocletius. I don't know about this. So you can select the different abilities. What?
Your life ends today.
I don't like it. I don't think I like it. I'll have to look at, like, I'll have to go back and examine it further for, like, the different abilities, because it said LB. I don't like that you have to, like, change your abilities. I don't like that. Oh, there's more. They're gonna preview it like they did the last one. What? Is that a mammoth? That's another iteration of Assassin's Creed 2. That theme specifically, they redid it in, what's it called? They redid it in, what's it called? What did they redo it in? In Origins. Yay, let's applaud ourselves. I will be staying on stream for the last 13 minutes of the Division because I want to see this.
Hi everyone, and thank you for joining us. And thanks to everyone watching from home. To our teams, it's an honor to work with some of the best in the world. Congratulations on a great show. Yeah.
It's a lot of people.
Good. I am an optimistic guy, and I am particularly excited about the future of technology and the positive role games will play in shaping our society. To create these games, we need to work even more openly with you, the gamers, because we know when we do that together, everything gets better. So have a great E3. Thank you very much.
Now we're gonna do the Division. I will stay on, like I said.
Hello, hi everybody. Welcome to the post show. As promised, that was an amazing conference, but we're not wasting any time. We're jumping right into it. We're going to show live exclusive gameplay of the Division 2. I have with me Matthias Carlson.
He said about 13 minutes.
And Christian Panner, game director and producer.
It's about 4:45 or so. Or
yeah, you excited?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Congrats on the exciting reveal at the Microsoft conference, and obviously the amazing news during the UB conference. So today, to our left, we've got Yannick Banchereau, ComDev on the Division 2, and 3 other devs from the massive development team. They'll be showing a 4-player co-op, tackling a control post. And Yannick will be walking us through a little bit into his strategy. But first of all, I wanted to ask you guys, what are we going to see here?
Well, this is first of all actually the E3 demo that we're showcasing here at E3. Right?
So people can play this at the LAC, at the Ubisoft.
If you're in LA and you're going to E3, you can play what they're playing right now. So
that's awesome.
That's really cool. So this is it's a tiny little slice of the open world in Washington DC in the Division 2, right? And this is actually they're on their way towards that same crash site that we saw in the E3.
Right, the
Microsoft brief, yeah.
Yeah, the crash of the Air Force One.
Oh.
So right now, it's happening at a different entry point than what was shown at the Microsoft conference. Am I right?
Exactly. Yeah.
And so obviously the big reveal was the setting, Washington D.C., capital city of America. Christian, I want to ask you, what was the reasoning behind that? Can you tell us a bit more?
Yes, absolutely.
It's a long-range shotgun, my God.
Yesterday in our reveal, and to show more, of course, today. We had multiple options. We investigated multiple options, but for us, Washington D.C. felt like the natural choice for 2 obvious reasons. One, of course, is the seat of power in U.S., and second, it's also the home of the headquarters of the division.
Right, the HQ of the Division agents,
Absolutely.
right? That's awesome. And I can see there is no more snow nor ice. Can you tell us a little more about really the timeline from the Division to the Division 2?
Yes, absolutely. In Washington, D.C., we are now in the middle of the summer, 7 months after the events in New York City. So the summer, the season, allow us to showcase a vibrant city where nature is now taking over the city.
It's beautiful. Hey Yannick, can you do just like a pan? Oh, I guess you're in action right now, but just like the pan of the city here. I mean, obviously it's beautiful in its own way. It's got character. Yannick, why don't you tell us a bit more on how you plan to tackle?
I wonder if we're gonna get more customization than last time.
Try to spread around actually, so we can have a bit of a tactical approach to things and not just like face tank. So that's we'll see how that plays out.
I think we should pay extra attention to Yannick.
Yes, exactly, and just judge him.
Don't
no
judge
pressure.
me. You can judge for my hand wave already earlier. So.
Okay, so Matthias and Christian, I played some of the Division. I haven't played hundreds of hours like the thousands of players out there. If there was a few things you could say about the Division 2 that new players should know, what would you say?
The list is long. I mean, we're very excited, both as gamers at the office and as devs, right? Of all the things we refined, tweaked, and tuned from the Division 1. Everything from the combat to refining the RPG and all that. So there's a lot of that, but also a lot of new things. So I think where they are right now, the open world is one of them. It's first of all 20% bigger than the first game, New York, and it's very, very faithfully recreated, almost one-to-one with the actual DC, right?
That's amazing. And sorry to cut you off, but Christian, you mentioned, so you guys chose watching the DC. I'm curious, did the team take any trips there to kind of really get an authentic recreation of Washington, DC?
Absolutely. We had multiple trips after we chose this setting, and we met with different architects from the city, with urban explorers, with artists from local artists
that's
to make sure that everything it's looking beautiful in the game.
So people living in Washington, D.C. can kind of walk around and try to find their homes?
Absolutely. Although this is an interpretation of Washington, our interpretation of Washington, D.C.
It's funny, there's like nothing in here.
More, let's say, with more nature into it.
Turret controlled area.
But then also this open world in the Division 2 is very much alive. We put a lot of love, sweat and effort into creating this living world system where not just the enemy factions of the world spread out in different areas, right, but also the civilians that you're fighting.
I really like the long distance.
They're all doing things in the open world dynamically.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they're acting on needs for resources and goals of what they're trying to achieve, not least to control these key strategic locations like this control point here by the crash site. This creates a lot of movement and activity, and ultimately things for you to do as a player and surprise. Because you don't know what's going to happen around the next corner.
Right? Absolutely, a lot of gameplay opportunities for the player to kind of pick and choose exactly what it is that they want to do. And so right now they have reached the control point. I take it. How you doing there, Yannick?
That's fine. We are gonna, we all enter from the same area. Actually, we just try to rush into it, and we are pushing our way through.
Ooh, a lot of purple.
It's fine, but we have a tank coming now.
So. Oh, this is from
Good luck with that. Matthias, so what faction are they playing against right now?
They're playing against a faction called the True Sons.
True Sons.
Nasty people.
Nasty people that they should get rid of.
Yeah.
And so I know another big reveal, big new feature that was mentioned during the Ubisoft conference are the specializations. Right? Can you tell me a little more about that?
Specializations is really adds a new extra layer and dimension to endgame. You've been going on this incredible journey through the game, through the leveling game, the campaign. You've been growing in both power and capability.
Right.
You've been getting new skills, mods for those
He's just
weapons.
wailing on him.
When you get to endgame, you're presented with a choice of how do you really truly want to specialize now.
Right.
First choice is the signature weapons that we saw in the conference, right?
Right, and I think it's important to note, I think that these specializations, they're not like roles that a player kind of sticks to. They can kind of choose to grow which skill tree, am I right?
Absolutely. Each one of them is a progression track in itself. It's not just a signature weapon, and this signature weapon, it's important to note, it sits on top of the rest of your toolbox. You're not changing something out, you're gaining more things.
Right.
And then, very much along the lines of the design philosophy that we have, you're growing capabilities. So you can progress one specialization all the way, then the next one, and the next one.
And then you become the ultimate player.
Exactly, you get full flexibility to
Shotgun, there you go.
To become that, because we also announced today that for the first time in a Division game we have raids.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Absolutely incredible.
Still curious how that's going to work.
That's an 8-player co-op, is that
absolutely. It's up to 8-player co-op, and you need to be prepared for that. It's going to be very hard to...
Against what, though? Each other?
That is very cool. Yannick, how are we doing here?
How is that going to work gameplay and, like, story-wise?
Like that?
Is there still going to be the Dark Zone? I mean...
So Yannick, you're playing the demolition specialization, am I right?
Yes.
Can
yes,
you show us what's signature weapon you've got equipped there?
Yeah, I got that nice nice grenade launcher here, and so I get to make a lot of very nice explosions.
You get to blow shit up.
Yeah, like that.
And our other massive developers here, I believe, are playing Survivalist and Sharpshooter, am I right?
That's correct.
I don't know if we can get the player to, the audience to see the skill set of the other specialists. I believe that's the Sharpshooter, am I right?
That's correct, yeah. So the demolitionist that Jank is playing has the grenade launcher, which is all about, you know, radius, controlling an area, creating mayhem, flushing enemies out of cover, getting several of them in the blast at the same time, etc.
Absolutely.
Whereas the sharpshooter has this super powerful sniper rifle, 50 cal, that can penetrate several targets. So you can find your angles and line them up, and this feature that we have very prevalently in Division 2 on the enemy archetypes, the weak points
that
are associated with the enemy's special abilities.
Oh, that's great.
You can pop all of those coming in and out of the target.
Looks like Yannick actually did it. He captured the control
you
point.
did it!
Congratulations.
Yay, congrats!
Surprising.
No, those are the same emotes.
I feel like he didn't do as good during the rehearsals, but I feel like the pressure has caused him to up his game. All right, so if well, I think we're done taking over this control point now. Yannick, why don't you come join us over here? Let's talk about this.
We did it!
we did it! Yay!
So that was not too ridiculous, but okay.
Well, now that you're here, I think we've got a free pod. Well, is there like another player that can that you think can fill?
Yeah, I think you guys want to keep playing, right? You want to play more of it, yes. I see the nod. All right. So yeah, we happen to have a Think Panda just here, who I think would be a great fit
Come on over, Think Panda.
To play the Division.
Hey, what's up?
How are you doing?
I'm okay, I'm great.
Okay, well,
it was amazing.
I'm done for now. Thank you guys for watching. We will be back.
So much to look forward to.
We will be back later with the Sony. That'll be in a couple hours. The one that I'm most excited for, and the last presentation that I'm concerned about. Nintendo's is tomorrow, but I don't care about Nintendo. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys when Sony comes up.